In the last class, we have discussed up to exercise 8.4 5 questions. Now let us see the sixth question. What they have given here, ABC is an isosceles triangle right angle XC. Prove that AB square is equal to 2AC square. So here you need to draw here the isosceles right angle triangle. So what is the meaning of isosceles right angle triangle? So first you need to draw here the right angle triangle. So let us draw here one right angle triangle, and what is said here, right angle is at C. So here the vertex should be C, and here it is A and it is B. Now what they have given here, it is an isosceles triangle. What is the meaning of isosceles triangle? Two of the sides are equal. So which two sides you have to take it here? Definitely you know that in a right angle triangle the hypotenuse is the longest side. So remaining two sides will be the two sides such that those two are equal. So what they have given here, AC is equal to BC. Because it is an isosceles triangle, two of the angles are equal. So what are those sides? Which is nothing but AC and BC. So what they have given here, they have given here one right angle triangle, right angle is at C, and they have given here it is an isosceles triangle. That means the length of AC must be equal to the length of BC. Based on this, what we need to prove? We need to prove here 2AB square is equal to 2AC square. What we need to prove here? AB square is equal to 2AC square. This is what we need to prove. So let us write what they have given and what we need to prove. So write it here, given what they have given here, triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. Okay, right angle XC. So write it here, right angle XC. And what they have given here, AC is equal to BC. That means it is an isosceles triangle. So write it here, AC is equal to BC. Now what we need to prove? We need to prove here AB square is equal to 2AC square. So it is very easy the proof, right? Clearly it is a right angle triangle, so you can apply the Pythagoras theorem. So write it here, in triangle ABC by Pythagoras theorem, what you know, the hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So what is the hypotenuse in this case, which is AB square is equal to AC square plus BC square. But what you know, AC is nothing but BC. Both are equal. So in place of BC, you can write it here AC. So this one you can write it as AC square. So what you are getting here, which is nothing but AC square plus AC square, which is nothing but 2AC square. So what we need to prove? We need to prove here AB square is equal to 2AC square. This is the problem. So it is very easy. This is a 2 marks question. Now let us go for the next question. This is the seventh question. So let us draw here what the triangle they have given here. ABC is a triangle in which O is the interior point. So let us draw here one triangle which is A, B, C. And after that what they have given here, OD is perpendicular to BC. You need to draw here. So they have given here O is the interior point. This is the interior point and OD is perpendicular to BC. That means you need to draw here one line such that this OD is perpendicular to BC. And after that they have given here OE is perpendicular to AC. You need to draw OE such that that line is perpendicular to AC. So this is AC. Let us draw here one line OE which is perpendicular to AC. Now after that what we need to draw? We need to draw here OF is perpendicular to AB. Let us draw here one line OF which is perpendicular to AB. Okay. the construction they have given here. Based on this, we need to prove here OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE minus OF square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. And they have given here one more condition. Let us write it here what they have given and what we need to prove. So here what they have given here, in triangle ABC, OD is perpendicular to BC and OF is perpendicular to AB and OE is perpendicular to AC. This is what they have given. Now what we need to prove? We need to prove here OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. Okay, this is the first condition, and again what we need to prove here, the second one, which is AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equal to AB square plus CD square plus BF square. Okay. This is what we need to prove here. So, how to prove this one? Let us see here. Now, what they have given here, OD is perpendicular to BC, OE is perpendicular to AC and OF is perpendicular to AB. Here they have given here perpendicular lines. Now, you can construct here one construction such that you need to draw here one right angle triangle. So, I am joining these 2 points OB so that you will get here one right angle triangle. Similarly, I will join these 2 points so that I will get here one more right angle triangle, and similarly I will join these 2 points. So that you can observe here, I got so many right angle triangles in this triangle, right? Here, this is one right angle triangle, FOB, and similarly OBD is also one right angle triangle, and ODC is one right angle triangle, and similarly COE is also one right angle triangle. That means this one, right? All are right angle triangles if you can observe. Now, based on these right angle triangles and based on the property of the Pythagoras theorem, you need to solve this condition. Now, let us see here how to solve this one. Now, you need to check it here what is the condition they have given here in the question and what we need to prove. You need to prove here OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. Now, you need to choose here, you can observe that so many right angles are there in this triangle. Now, you need to choose one right angle triangle such that these sides should be there. Like that you need to choose so that you can prove this condition. Here, you can observe here what they have given here, OA is given. Now, if you see here, AF is given here. Now, you need to check it here in which triangle you have these 2 sides. Clearly, you can observe here in OA square and OF square. That means here OA is there and here AF is there. So, you need to choose here this triangle. Like that, you need to think what they have given and what we need to prove. Based on that, you need to choose the right angle triangle. Here, so many right angle triangles are given, but based on the condition what we need to prove, let us check it here. So, here since OA and AF is given, then we have to consider here the triangle AFO so that you will get one condition. So, write it here. If you want to prove the first condition in triangle AFO, here by the Pythagoras theorem, what we can write it here? What is the hypotenuse here, the longest side, which is nothing but this one, right? You can write it here. OA square is equal to OF square plus AF square, right? So write it here. OA square is equal to AF square plus OF square. Let us consider this as equation 1. Understood? Now let us see here what is the what are the sides they have given here. You can observe here OB is given and here BD is given. So you need to choose the triangle in such a way that these two sides should exist. So OB and BD. Let us see here what is the triangle. Here OB is there and here BD is there. So you need to choose here this triangle which is OBD. So write it here in triangle OBD. What is the hypotenuse in this case, which is OB square is equal to OD square plus BD square. So write it here OB square is equal to BD square plus OD square. Let us consider this as equation 2. Again, see the condition what we need to prove. Here OC is there and here CE is there. So you need to choose one right angle triangle such that these two sides should exist. So what is the triangle? Let us see here. What should be there? OC and CE. So this is OC and this is CE. So you need to choose here this triangle, right? So that you will get OC and CE. What is the triangle which is OCE? So write it here in triangle OCE. What is the hypotenuse in this case? Which is nothing but OC square is equal to what are the remaining sides, which is CE square plus OE square. CE square plus OE square. Let us consider this as equation 3. So here, like this you need to consider the triangle based on the condition what we need to prove. Now let us see here what is there. Here OA square plus OB square plus OC square is there. So here what should we need to do? These three equations such that you will get here OA square plus OB square plus OC square. You need to add these three, right? So if you add, you will get OA square plus OB square plus OC square. So what we need to do? You need to add all these three equations. So let us add it here. Adding equations 1, 2 and 3. So after adding these three equations 1 and what you will get here? OA square plus OB square plus OC square. So write it here OA square plus OB square plus OC square is equal to, let us add what is there in the RHS part. So write it here AF square plus OF square and what is there in the second equation? BD square plus OD square and what is there in the third equation, which is CE square plus OE square. Now let us see what we need to prove again. Here we got it here OA square plus OB square plus OC square and here what is there? Minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square. That means you need to take those values to the left hand side. So you have to take it here OD square, OE square, OF square. If you take these values to the left hand side, it will become minus because it is there in the positive. So write it here OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square. What is left out here? Which is AF square plus BD square plus CE square. Right? You can check it here. It is there in the RHS. Like this you need to prove. So here, how to prove here? First you need to check it here which triangle you need to choose such that these two sides will be there. So that you can prove this condition. Now let us see here the second one. How do you prove? Now you can observe here what we have proved in the first condition. OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square is equal to AF square plus BD square plus CE square. This is what we have proved. Now what we need to prove in the second condition? We need to prove here AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equal to AE square plus CE square plus BF square. Now if you can observe these two equations, this part and this part remains the same. Right? Now we will consider this one. Just we have already proved this condition, so you can consider that equation. After taking this equation, we will prove. How we will prove here? Already we got it but this value. Just now we have proved. Now we will write this one in the form of this one. Like that we need to prove. Again, what we need to prove here? First we have proved the first condition. Now if you want to prove the second condition, clearly you can observe here. You got it here. This value is equal to this value. And what we need to prove, if we can prove this value is equal to this value, so that you can say that these two values are equal. So let us prove that one. So now we are going to prove the second condition. So since we already proved the first condition, write it here from 1. From the first condition, what we have proved? AF square plus BD square plus CE square. I am writing in the reverse direction. This one is equal to this one. So what is the value, which is OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square. Right? This is what we have just proved here. Now you need to prove here this value is equal to this value. Then we can say that these two values are equal. So like that we need to prove now. Now let us see here what we need to prove. We need to prove here AE square. Right? Now let us see here in which triangle you have AE. So you can observe here in which triangle you have AE. In this triangle. Right? In this triangle you can observe here AE is there. So you can write it here OA square minus OE square is equal to AE square. Right? So where is OA? This is OA and this is OE. In place of these two values you can write it here AE square. Why? Because you can observe here AE is there. So you need to choose one right angle triangle such that AE should be there. So we have chosen this triangle, which is nothing but OAE. In triangle OAE, if you can observe, you can again apply the Pythagoras theorem. So you can write it here OA square is equal to OE square plus AE square. Right? This is by the Pythagoras theorem. Since we need only the value of AE square, let us take OB square to this side, so that you will get here OA square minus OE square is equal to AE square. Right? So like that you can check it here. First you need to check it here in which triangle AE is there, so that you will come to know what are the remaining two sides. So you need to check what are those remaining two sides in this equation, and apart from these two values you need to substitute this value by using the Pythagoras theorem. So here you can observe here in which triangle AE is there, in this triangle. So in place of OA square minus OE square you can write it here AE square. So in place of these two values I am writing here AE square. Right? Now let us see here in which triangle CD is there. So here you can observe here in this triangle CD is there. Right? So you can write this one CD square as, how you can write? You can write it as OC square minus OD square. So where is OC square? This is OC square and this is OD square. In place of these two values you can write it here CD square. So how? Because here you know that again just we are applying the Pythagoras theorem here. Now let us see here which side CD is there. In this triangle OCD, by the Pythagoras theorem you can write it here OC square is equal to OD square plus CD square. How you can write? OC square is equal to OD square plus CD square. Since we need only the value of CD square, let us take this value to this side. So here you can write OC square minus OD square is equal to CD square. So in place of this one you can substitute here. So where is OC and this is OD? In place of these two values I can write it here CD square. Now let us see here BF. In which triangle you have BF such that the remaining two sides should be there here. So let us consider the triangle like that. So let us see here in which triangle BF is there. So if you can choose here in this triangle BF is there. In this triangle which is BFO. So again by the Pythagoras theorem you can write it as OB square is equal to OF square plus PF square in this triangle. So you can write it as OB square is equal to the hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides, which is nothing but BF square plus OF square. So write it here, BF square plus OF square. Since we need only the value of BF square, let us take this OF to this side so that you will get here OB square minus OF square is equal to BF square. Now let us see here where is OB and OF. This is OB and this is OF. In place of OB square minus OF square, you can write it here BF square. So write it here BF square. Right? This is what we need to prove. So here what they have given here in the question, they have given here OD is perpendicular to BC, OE is perpendicular to AC, OF is perpendicular to AB. Based on this condition, you need to prove here these two conditions. So what we have done here, we have drawn by our construction, we have drawn here one right angle triangle like this, so that you got so many right angle triangles in this triangle. Now you need to check it here according to what we need to prove. You need to check which right angle triangle you need to choose. Since here AF is there and since here OA is there, you can choose this triangle. Right? So that we got one equation, and similarly since OB is there and BD is there, so you can choose here OBD triangle. Again you got one more equation, and since here OC is there and CE is there, you can consider the triangle OCE, and we have applied the Pythagoras theorem so that we got one more equation, and after adding all these equations we have proved this condition. And similarly, if you want to prove this condition, what we have done here, we have chosen such that AE should be there in the triangle, so that we have proved this condition, and from this problem is completed, and in the next session we are going to solve the remaining problems.